Hey guys, we waited a few days. We got a response from Vegas Matt. Vegas Matt is probably the fastest growing gambling YouTuber. I do watch Vegas Matt and I do enjoy the content. It is really entertaining. There's four of them: EJ, W2 Jesus, and WBG, and they're really great together. So, with that being said, I'm just going to read you what they said. I want to say how humbled and grateful I am to be part of this amazing community of gamblers. This has truly been the most fun thing I have ever had the privilege of doing. Thank you so much to everyone who had supported us and enjoyed the videos we created over the years. The last few days have been very interesting to say the least. Another gambling creator tried to make their candle shine brighter by attempting to blow out someone else's. That just doesn't sit right with me, and I'm not going to allow a flood of negativity to continue in this space. It's no secret that people have large audiences can make a very nice living. The people I choose to associate with are genuine, amazing individuals, and I'm grateful to know them. I'm proud to say we created 12 jobs through what we do, and our merchandise is printed by a local shop right here in Vegas. To question someone's integrity in a your word against mine battle is not okay. It's also not okay to slander anyone based solely on what one person says. If you are one of those people, please feel free to never comment or watch our videos again. I'm certain many other creators share that sentiment. My objective in all of this is simple: to have fun with my friends and family. It's been incredible to watch my son and my friends experience so much success. Drama and negativity are not fun, and I'm not going to allow them in our comments anymore. See you all tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. PST. I'm going to do my absolute best to win because we've been getting wrecked. I only wished it was fake money. So this is obviously referencing his friend NG. Mr. Handpay has made a video. And like I said, this does not have to do with real casino gambling. I think we should make that clear. This is only about online gambling. And online gambling, there are many companies not in the US that don't have to follow US gambling regulations. There are many companies that gamble crypto. There are a lot of shady gambling companies who sponsor these larger YouTubers and they make a killing. So I think the more transparency you have in this area, the better. So I have to disagree with Vegas Matt, and I'm not the only one who disagrees with him. If you look at the comment sections, the most upvoted comments are people asking for more transparency, again, on the online component. No one is suggesting anything shady is going on with the in-person slots at the casino. I did like the transparency Jason gave regarding online casinos. I think it's important that followers of the slot gambling channels that watch these videos know if the influencer they are watching is using their own money when doing these online casino videos. I personally think he went out on a limb to expose that, and I appreciate the honesty. Not only did he go out on a limb, he turned down, again, according to Jason, Mr. Handpay, a $3 million offer that, again, this company worked with NG Slots. It's simple. Every influencer should be transparent. If you are using money to gamble that was given to you from the casino or other source, say so. Correct. I mean, yes, it may hurt your views, but at least you're being honest. In fact, there is a gambling channel that pretends they're gambling, but really he just has a machine set up at his home, and another YouTuber exposed that. So there are in this particular arena of gambling where there are trillions of dollars at stake worldwide, maybe more. You have a situation where people are incentivized to lie. People are incentivized. I too was addicted to gambling, blackjack and poker. And poker is a game of deception, right? I mean, you win by bluffing. That, again, one of the most critical attributes you can have is being a good liar, or putting on a story, telling a story, and having somebody believe it, and then bluffing your way to the winnings. So in many things, gambling is has exploded recently, and every single channel. There's a small sports channel that has like 1,000 subscribers, and he's got to be paid through the roof by this crypto gambling casino. My favorite sports channels are all gambling, right? Their number one sponsor is gamblers, right? Or a gambling app of some type where they're telling their subscribers, "Oh, it's so easy for us to win. Just follow my Discord, and I'm going to throw out my free picks for you guys." Every influencer is taking the bag on gambling. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, I have been offered a lot of money. Again, probably not. Probably I had to look at thing. And I'm not under any NDAs, but to sponsor in this exact channel to promote a gambling app for you guys. But we're never going to take a sponsor. I've never had a sponsor in the history of this channel, 10 years and running. I just believe that this is a fun hobby for me, so I don't really want to deal with the consequences if that sponsor is established titles, scam, if that sponsor is a wallet that costs, $10 to make, but they're selling it to for $150. Again, not for me, right? I have a cheap wallet and I enjoy it. It cost me $10. It's called like Herschel wallet. The company does no advertising, I believe, and you can buy a nice wallet for $10. So that I feel is of the same quality as this $200 wallet being promoted on YouTube. But the biggest promotions have always been these gambling websites because they make so much. And you might ask, and this is something I know, if you go to a casino, it's a really nice place, right? It's got beautiful lights, got this statue of the horse outside, and man, it just looks like a crazy expensive place. You are the customer. You are the customer going to the casino. Like, you have to understand that like most gamblers are going to lose, and they're probably going to lose a large chunk of money for the casino to operate and pay their employees and have the overhead and rent. Right? Do you know how expensive rent is in Las Vegas? And how expensive it is to build these casino properties? Talking about hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars being invested. They obviously want a return on their investment. So I think the more transparency, the better. And my gut feeling tells me that you can always be more transparent, especially about the online component. Like I said, when I saw Mr. Handpay's video, he was not accusing Vegas Matt of anything. He was not accusing. There's another content creator who I vaguely know. It's I watched Lootbox TV, and the guy in Lootbox TV is friends. Oh, Lady Luck. No, there's no accusations being thrown that way. The only accusation being thrown, and again, this should be the focus. Don't let NG Slot like take the focus about fraud and domestic abuse or abuse of women. Like, this has nothing to do with it. Those have nothing to do with the claims, and it's crazy that NG Slot goes to that as the defense, because it is an awful, terrible defense to use that is non-logical and would never. In fact, that might, Vegas Matt is talking about slander. That might be slander, right? To accuse somebody of those things, and you better be sure you're right about that, NG Slot. Again, it does not help your argument. It's a very weak argument when you have to do these ad hominem attacks. Back to the issue of what the actual comment for Mr. Handpay is, which is being lost in all this, right? Because there's a lot of narrative and drama. And there might be old stuff, right? There's old stuff. I'm new to this. I don't know the previous drama, but apparently there was a lot of drama between these two YouTubers. My takeaway from this is that's all he said. Mr. Handpay said, hey, this company, who also works with NG Slots in some way, approached me and they wanted to give me money. And I said, hey, can I tell them it is not my money? And they said no. That's it. It's an online company. And it's not like playing slots in real time. Most of their views, like, you have to look at the two differences. You can look at NG Slots. You can look at Vegas Matt. You can look when Vegas Matt does like dual views, right? Like that's his online sponsor. Like, they get far fewer views than when he goes to casino and bets. And in fact, I have no interest in watching the online part. And I know they're being paid a lot of money, so they have to promote it. FanDuel Thursdays with Rob Gronkowski, and they want to make it seem really cool. But to me, I mean, everyone knows that's online. They're sitting in chairs and they're just clicking buttons on a computer. Like what's the difference? The difference is when you go to a casino, it's a casino, right? When you play online, it gets kind of murky. Really, there is a lack of transparency in many of these online vendors that offer gambling. And the lack of transparency is really apparent when in this phone call. And this phone call basically confirms that they wanted Mr. Handpay to agree to something that his viewers that would be misleading to his viewers. And that's the word I'm using, misleading to the viewers. And the idea is, hey, we're going to show big wins, big losses, going to make it entertaining. And we're going to, what's the objective of this company, right? Who's going to pay Mr. Handpay $3 million to do this type of video? The objective of the company is to get his subscribers addicted to gambling on the online platform. I mean, this is marketing 101. Why pay somebody $3 million? Here, I own a marketing agent. I'll explain this. We work with Group One, which is a publicly traded company selling cars. I will tell you the biggest secret in marketing. You will pay an influencer $3 million if they can make back $30 million in profit. That's the return that you want for an influencer, right? For one of the car dealerships I used to work with, we hired this radio host, and that's what we told them. As soon as you don't give us that type of return, we're going to not hire you the next round. And we tell all of our influencers this. In fact, one of the dealerships, I'm just going to drop a name here, Carlos Correa, the Astros baseball player, was an influencer for one of my dealerships. And even him, that was, again, you say this in a very nice way, but you say, hey, we're going to give you this amount and we're hoping to receive this amount back. And nudge, right? So for them to offer $3 million, I fully expect that they wanted $30 million in losses returned back from the subscriber base. And this is all tracked. They track all of this with promo codes, how many users they sign up. And once you sign up with the promo code, they can track your entire history to see how much money you lose. And they can attribute that to the person who gave you the promo code. And how do I know this? I work in marketing. And this is what we do all day long. And unfortunately, this is the sad reality of gambling, is for you to get paid $3 million, your subscribers have to lose more than that. Now, is it 10x? Is it 15x? Is it 2x? That depends on the company. That depends on the YouTuber. But at some point in time, as a marketing exercise, the $3 million has to be recovered by the online company. You probably already know that, but it's just better to throw it out in the open. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Bye, guys.